Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with day 6 of Follow a Sketch February, a hop started by Sandy with Scrapping Reflections. And here is our sketch. This is sketch 171 by Susan Stringfellow, and it was created for Sketch Savvy's blog spot. And here's my picture. It is me and my son having some ice cream. And so I felt like that meant it was the perfect time to use some Sweet Brush by Vicki Boutin. And the reason I chose that for sure was because I found this paper and I felt like it would be perfect to go along with this sketch. So I am very excited to get some stash used up from here. I've been using non-collections lately, and so I figured I would pull this one out because I thought it would be perfect. So I've got puffies, I've got the sticker book, I've got the 6x8 paper pad, which I'm planning on matting my picture with. I have the puffy sticker, like titles. I have the chipboard titles and icons. I have the sticker sheet. I have the alphas. And I have a whole thing that will barely move because it is so full of ephemera. Lots of flowers and icons. I love that about this collection. A lot of it is very beachy themed, or some of it is. So I have a feeling I'll be pulling that out towards the end of March, 1st of April when we head to the beach. So I have pulled a few things out to use that I hope to use at least the majority of. So I have my papers, my embellishments, my picture, and of course this awesome sketch. So let's see how this goes. So I decided I would gut this paper, and I'm kind of flipping the concept of the layout because she has a white background and then a black border, although the way I've trimmed this down and put this up here, you can't tell, but in the sketch it has like a black outline. So I decided instead of that I would gut the little circle parts so that I can use that on my layout, and then I would trim down the black paper to 11.5 by 11.5, so I have a mixed media type background paper, but the base page that I'm using to create on is this 11.5 by 11.5 black page. And that's, I felt like that was going to stand out a whole lot more than me having a white background, since the background of this polka dot or circle paper is white. So I love the way that this makes the colors stand out really bright. And I'm all about using my scraps. So I have a scrap of this stripey paper, and I'm going to use that for the little piece that is coming down pretty much the same height as the circle paper. Now in this sketch, it appears that it is hole punched and you can see through to the papers behind. Now, I could have done that. I could have cut something out of my Cricut. And I decided if I couldn't find a paper that made me happy in this collection, that I would take a paper and do that with my Cricut, cut those circles out just like that. But when I found this, I felt like it was perfect, made it a little bit easier, one less step, and I am thrilled with it because it has all the colors that I'm wanting to bring into the layout. So that is perfect. And so I'm just kind of finagling right now to see if this is going to work for me. This is not laid down. This is not taped down or anything like that. I'm just making sure that everything is going to work and that I have what I need. Excuse me, I had to take a drink of water. So now I am going to put, instead of in the sketch, there are some stars. And I decided I would use these flowers. I thought that the bright pop of color would just add to this layout. So I've got a couple that I've already cut in half and used on another layout. So I figured I would use those as a little bit of extra, and then add these bigger pieces to be like really stand in for the stars. And I love the way those look. I'm going to move that little cut one up a little. Yep. It does not stay exactly right there, but pretty close. So now everything is laid down and attached, and I am attaching the flowers. There was no point in you watching me redo it with adhesive on the back, so I cut all of that out. It did not change much. I think I moved the circle paper over to the right a little bit, but other than that, I think that it is pretty much the same as when I created it originally. So I have this little car, and the car says road trip, and it's so cute. And I do think I want to use that for a road trip, but I have two of them because I must have purchased two sets of this ephemera. And I think I bought it online from Peacecraft Love maybe, and then forgot I had that and bought it at Joann's or something. Who knows? There's no telling with me, honestly. That's why I'm on a spending freeze right now, you all. I haven't bought any scrapbooking supplies except for the things that are acceptable, which would be adhesive and cardstock. I haven't bought anything other than that since I think November, except for like I'm part of the Hip Kip Club and Bramble Fox, so I get a monthly subscription for that, and the stencils from State Goddess, which is Sandy, which is Scrapping Reflections. So if you are interested in stencils, she has some amazing ones. A lot of them are 12 by 12, which I love because it makes it easier for me to stencil because I'm messy. I haven't pulled any out for the hop yet, but I certainly will be. So now I'm just adding the bits and pieces that I pulled. I thought Cool Stuff was the perfect title considering we're eating ice cream. I took a little piece of the ephemera that said Ice Cream Dreams and covered over the bumper sticker or the license plate that said Road Trip. And I also tucked in a little ice cream cone back there. Now, I love this layout. I love this picture. My son is not allowed to have dairy in any kind of major amount, and so he is actually having their dairy-free ice cream, which most of the time Baskin-Robbins has two dairy-free. One is like a strawberry daiquiri kind, and the other one is this one is mint, and they've had a couple of other different ones, but typically the mint is there, and so he was very excited. This is actually my daughter's birthday. We had just been out to dinner, and as we turned to leave, she drove herself, and as we turned to leave the parking lot, my son asked for ice cream, and I thought, oh, that's perfect. So I called my daughter and asked her if she wanted to join us, and I'd buy her ice cream, but she was already at the store spending her gift card she got for Christmas, which was the other direction. So, that's okay. So Jameson and I celebrated dessert-wise. We had all just come from dinner, which I've already scrapbooked. So I wanted to make sure to document this because it's not every day that he gets ice cream cones and, just a little bit of fun. So, and I love the colors in this collection. They're so bright and cheerful. Luckily, he loves all the colors, even pink. So, so in the sketch, there are those 3 stars at the top. And like I said, I have the florals. And so I added in those little small, I cut one flower in half and put it at the top and the bottom to keep the page kind of open and flowing, as well as to give that extra little something in those spaces, and then added a couple of the little puffy dots that come with this collection as well. So that is it. Here are the close-ups. I love the little word phrases I found that fit so perfectly. The one below the picture is my favorite because it says, "I'm wearing the smile you gave me." I felt like that was super fitting since he is my kid. He does have my smile, as you can see, and I bought him the ice cream. So anyway, I love this layout. I love the sketch. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you all will try it out. If you're looking for the sketches, you can go to Facebook and Scrapping Reflections, and that is where they will all be. You can also go and check the hashtag out on YouTube, Instagram, and of course Facebook to find others, and I hope you'll follow along. I also hope I see you tomorrow. Have a great day, and happy scrapping.